Hello friends, this is a recipe video. If you are vegetarian, you probably eat tofu, but have you eaten blackened tofu? If not, this recipe is for you. You can use the same blackening rub and cooking methods to make blackened eggplant and potato. And you don't even need to wash the skillet after you cooking tofu in it. Because you can just wield spinach in the skillet after you cooking tofu. If you are not concerned of eating tofu and spinach at the same time, I will put a link in the description of an article talking about why some people should avoid eating tofu and spinach in the same meal. Or you can fry rice or bread in the skillet after you cooking tofu in it. Not only you will have another spinach dish made, or you have tasty rice or bread, but also your skillet will be as clean as washed with hot soapy water. How cool is that? If you are not vegetarian, you have even more options because you can use the same blackening spice and cooking methods to make blackened chicken and salmon. And you can also use the spice to make Parmesan crusted chicken. All of those are my family's favorites. You can use store-bought blackening rub. But I didn't like the store-bought one. I like mine much better. So to make the blackened tofu, you have to make the blackening spice first. So let's make the blackening spice first. Hungary style sweet paprika, 4 tablespoons. Onion powder, 2 tablespoons. Himalaya pink sea salt, 4 teaspoons. Black pepper, 1 teaspoon. Ground white pepper, 1 teaspoon. Basil leaves, ½ teaspoon. Oregano leaves, ½ teaspoon. French thyme, ½ teaspoon. So this is a blackening rub bottle, and I bought the blackening rub several years ago. I didn't like the store-bought blackening rub at all. I had to use it generously, just dump on a lot of things so I can use it up quickly. But I do like the bottle because it already has the right label, so I don't need to make a label myself. And I just use the bottle to store my own blackening rub in it. Because I'm making this video for you, so I'm putting spice on a plate. But when I make it for myself, I just add all the spice directly into the bottle and just shake them well together to mix them really well and use it that way. Now let's put the spices into the bottle and mix them together. Here you go. That's my own blackening rub. Next, let's make the blackened tofu. Melt 1.5 tablespoons of butter on low heat and cut 3 blocks of tofu into about 1/2 inch thickness and pat dry all the surfaces of the tofu with a paper towel. And sprinkle the blacking spice we just made generously on top of the tofu pieces. Turn heat to medium and carefully load the tofu pieces into the skillet with the spiced side down, and sprinkle generously again the blacking spice on top of tofu pieces. My flame is not consistent, so I have to keep rotating my skillet. After the one side is cooked for several minutes, you can flip each piece and to cook the other side of the tofu pieces. Once both sides are cooked, garnish with fresh basil leaves while it's still hot, so the basil leaves can be wilted slightly. It'll smell incredibly good. And plate the tofu pieces on a plate. And serve it hot. Here you go. You can slice eggplant and potato to 1/2 inch or thinner slices and use the same blackening rub and cooking method to make blackened eggplant and potato. My kids really love these dishes. They will eat their parents' share if we let them. So that's how to make the blackening rub, and use the blackening rub to make blackened tofu, eggplant, and potato. If this recipe is helpful, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, and leave any comments in the comments section below if you have any questions about this recipe. Have fun cooking, and see you later.